Hey, what's up, guys? It's Russo and Jordy with Backdoor Fantasy Sports, and we've got another Prize Picks video for you. We're going to be talking about the December 5th NBA slate. We only have 2 games, but they are NBA Cup games, so it should be a lot of fun. This has been just a huge success in our eyes. Love that the NBA added this, and it's created a lot of exciting basketball early in the season. And it's something we'll be able to look forward to year after year now. And the players are bought in, the coaches are bought in, like everyone's taking it seriously. So it's been a huge success. And we've been seeing some of the best basketball that we've seen in a long time. It feels like championship level ball already. So huge success for the NBA. Very excited about it. If you've never tried Prize Picks, use our promo code at the bottom of the screen and they'll double your first deposit up to $100. So whatever you put on all the way up to 100, they'll match it. If you go for the full 100, you'll get $200 to play with. So it's kind of like a risk-free first shot at Prize Picks. It's a lot of fun. So if you give it a try, make sure you use that code. You'll get hooked up. And if you're new to our channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. This is our daily show. We run 2 shows for the NBA Monday through Friday. We run a late night show when the board's just beginning to populate. And we found a lot of value last night. I think all of the picks we put out last night have been bumped a little bit. Some of them still have a lot of value. But yeah, we run our late night show, and then this is our daily show. Once the board's fully populated, we hit you with more picks that weren't available last night. So make sure you're subscribed, and you'll be notified as soon as we drop these videos with these picks. Cool. So yeah, we don't have anything to recap on the daily show, so let's just get right into our picks. I'm going to be going to get us started with a points and rebounds prop. And I'm going to be going with Malik Beasley for over 16.5 points and rebounds. He's done this all of his last 5 games. He does have a little bit of a trickier matchup against New York, but this line is set low enough where I feel comfortable. I'm going to be taking the over on Malik Beasley, who is a shooting guard for the Milwaukee Bucks. He's actually hit this 8 out of his last 10 games. He's been getting heavy minutes, averaging 33.2 minutes a game, and averaging 15.3 points and 5.4 rebounds. You can look at his PRA if you'd like, but the fact that it was 2 points higher, I don't like the matchup enough to take the PRA personally, because I don't know, he's just been more consistent on his rebounds. This is a -120 to go over on BetMGM. And if we look at the actual game, the game line here, we have a 230 over under with a 5-point spread favoring the Bucks. So it should be a really good game. I will say New York is tough defense. They're ranked number 1 in multiple categories. So if we look at what they're allowing against shooting guards, it's a little bit of a tough matchup, but they are still allowing 21 points per game to shooting guards and 6.2 rebounds per game to shooting guards. So with only having to get 17 collectively on these lines, I feel good about Malik Beasley being able to hit that because he has been in rhythm lately. He's been doing well. And like I said, he's gone over this line in 8 out of his last 10 games. So an 80% hit rate on this over his last 10 games. So I'm going to be taking that for the over. And then my next play is going to be in the same game. I'm going to be taking Damian Lillard, which is the point guard for the Milwaukee Bucks. I like him to go over 7 assists tonight. I think this is one of the safer plays that are on the board right now because I think worst case scenario, we see a push. Obviously anything can happen, but I'm going to take the over here because I think he's going to go for like 8 or 9. Over his last 5 games, he's averaging 9 assists per game. So at 7, I feel really comfortable taking this. He's Damian Lillard. He's getting all the minutes he needs. And he talked to their coach a few weeks ago and had asked them if they would just leave him in for most of the first quarter. He explained to them that's really how he gets into rhythm for the rest of the game. He wasn't doing well just going in for 7 or 8 minutes and then resting and then coming back in. So they've been leaving him in for like the whole first quarter. So there hasn't been any particular first quarter props that I've been wanting to take advantage of with that, because I feel like Prize Picks kind of got ahead of that. So I didn't really see a lot of, value exploiting that, but it has made an impact on his overall play. He's been getting heavily into rhythm. We all know that he can just take over a game with this scoring. And with this defensive matchup, I think that they are going to be forcing the pass quite a bit, because they're going to recognize him and Giannis as their main threats for putting points on the board. And we do have an NBA Cup game, so this should be really exciting. But they are allowing, New York is allowing 22.3 points per game to just point guards, in general. And he's one of the best in the game. He's an elite scorer, and he's an elite passer too. But they're actually allowing 8.5 assists per game to any given point guard. So this is a great matchup in the assist category. So this being set at 7, I feel very comfortable with this. This is, I believe, like a minus 140 on Caesars to go over 6.5. So that would put us right in that like 130, 135 range on the odds to go over 7. So I feel really safe about this pick. So these are the two I'm going to be rolling with on the updated board. What do you got for us, Jordy?
Yeah, man, to get me started today, I'm going to be going with to start an assist prop here. And I'm going to go with Jalen Brunson to go over his 6 assist line here. So he's a minus 145 to go over 5.5. And he's a minus 120 to go over 6. So he's a minus 145 to push for us here. So I like him to go over it, though. He's been doing it in his last 5 games. He's gone over 6 in the last 8 out of his 10 games. So, I mean, the value is here. If you look at what he's been doing, I mean, he's just been going crazy. Like, he's averaging 6.5 assists on 37 minutes a game. And in an NBA Cup game like this, I think all these starting guys are going to get close to 40 minutes tonight. So I think this game is going to be very, obviously, super fast paced. And I just, that creates more opportunities for assists and rebounds. So I like him to go over this. And, there's going to be a lot of scoring going on. I'm not sure. I forgot to get the over-under on this game. But I think it was like in the 220 range. So I think, this game could be fire. So I'm liking him to go over this. So I'm going to be rocking with that one. And if we look at what Milwaukee's giving up to point guards assist-wise, they're giving up 8.4 assists a game. So with New York being a good scoring team like they are, I like this to go over. So I'm taking that. And then for my next pick, I'm going to go with a points prop here. And I'm going to go with my man Nurkic. This guy's just been awesome to watch, man. I've been loving him on the Phoenix Suns. This is like my home team. So, it's fun to see them get a big who actually has some grit and hustles around. So I like him to get over 11.5 points here. He has done this in the last 6 out of his 10 games. He went on like a little bit of a sleeper for 3 games where he was putting up monster boards, but he just wasn't scoring as much. But over the last couple of games, I mean, he put up 31 on Denver and he put up 19 on Toronto, who are some of the best teams against centers. And then he put up 14 on Memphis, who are also very tough. And if we look at the matchup we got here tonight with him going against LA, let's see here. They're giving up 22 points to the center position. And it's just because sometimes AD just gets a little lousy on his defense. We've all seen him get those crazy blocks and all those things, but he just gives up the easy buckets sometimes. And that's what Nurkic is great at. So I like him to go over this. This is a minus 125 to go over 11.5. So I like it a lot to go over. And, it's backed up by some nice little statistics for us. So I like it to go over, and that's what I got, man.
Great. Yeah. So these are the 4 we got. And I forgot to mention, but Damian Lillard has gone for 7 or more assists in 7 out of his last 10 games. And I double checked that. It's a minus 142 to go over 6.5. So nice, safe play there. That's going to do it for today's show. And guys, if you haven't checked out our Discord yet, definitely check it out. We'll be making slips together as a community all the way up until game time tonight. We have two awesome analysts, Consul and Moose, that are constantly pumping out really good plays and creating slips that you can just copy and paste into your Prize Picks account. So definitely check out our Discord. The link is in the description of the video. Love to hang out with you over there, and we'll catch you in the next video.
Good luck, guys.